Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today is our Sunday box opening.
We often have to wait for Tracy to be quiet so that we can start talking. The funniest thing was somebody had said, can you guys see Tracy? Somebody had said, because when was it? Was it Monday that we did the little behind the scenes video?
Oh, maybe.
What happened or whatever, we showed you all of how we do all of the shipping. And somebody said they always wondered what the little
box.
when you
little
put
sound.
the sound. Because what did they say it was? When she said it, that she always, oh dang it, I thought I was going to remember. It's going to come to me suddenly. That she always heard that sound in the background and always wondered what it was. And I thought, oh, that's exactly what it sounds like. It's going to come to me. But anyway. But the other major comments, I don't know if I've told you, that you broke the internet. Everybody thinks your hair.
Do you like my do?
They love it.
I straightened it for you guys today.
They love it.
So you can see it straight.
They think you're super cute.
It's growing on me. Everyone likes me with short hair. And this is as short as I've ever done.
I think ever.
Ever. Because I always said, well, no, long hair. I really like it. I do really like my long hair, but I have bad habits.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way to get rid of those bad habits is to not be able to do them.
Yeah.
So, but I do like it. And it's very, it's very light. And I'm
healthy.
Not so hot. Yeah, it seems really healthy.
Yeah.
I've taken a couple showers since Wednesday morning and now. What? Woo! And I have noticed I don't have, like, any hair coming out. Because usually in the shower, it comes out in mops, usually. And I haven't lost a single little strand. So,
very good.
You know, counting 4 days and zero hair is pretty good odds.
Good.
Yeah.
Good deal.
I appreciate it. Thank you for liking it.
Yes, they all really liked it. So, all right. So, and of course, you guys know that the way that this works is we film it a couple days ahead so that Brianna can get everything online so that as you are seeing it right now, and if you're somebody who watches YouTube on television, you can have your laptop open, and it is all now online. Go to fabricpatch.net to order it. So today is actually Earth Day. We are doing this today on Earth Day. That's my bee. I didn't have and I keep wearing these pockets that my pockets.
They don't close.
I know.
I hate women pants.
My pockets have been empty for so long. They're coming out to get something. Is there anything out here for us? And I say no.
Women pants, man. There's like, it's crop tops and skinny jeans.
Oh, man.
And the pockets fit, like, maybe a couple quarters.
I know. Well,
it doesn't fit a phone. It doesn't fit a business card.
I don't know.
Because that's the part that bothers me the most is I can't have my ID and my credit card in my pocket and just go shopping because they don't fit in my pocket. And my back pocket just scares me because I will never know if it just slides right
falls out in the toilet.
Yeah, scary.
Sorry.
Yeah. We've all been there.
Sorry.
What did one toilet say to the other toilet?
What did one toilet say to the other toilet?
You look a little flushed.
Yeah.
Since you spoke of toilet.
You look a little flushed.
Just reminded me of that joke.
Yeah. And then you had an Earth Day joke. Something about clouds.
Well, one was...
What pants?
Why did the lady... Oh, no, that's a different one. Yeah, what kind of pants do clouds wear?
What kind of pants do clouds wear? This is good. Did you hear it?
Thunder pants.
Thunder pants!
All I can think of now is
right? Yeah. Have you ever seen the Croods? So the Croods too, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it is the best movie. I love kids movies. They're so much better than they used to be. So Croods is super funny. And then Croods 2 is even better. And there's this Thunder Sisters. And how long was it, like for a year that Harper kept running around Thunder Sisters? Thunder Sisters.
She still does. She loves it.
She loves him. And she loves being a ninja. I don't know if a princess can be a ninja, but
she's pretty sure they can.
Yeah. She's definitely a Thunder Sister.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go ahead. And we've got quite a few boxes. We've got a cool Moda line. We've got some great big humongous boxes from Henry Glass. Huge boxes from E.E. Shank and some Notions.
Yes, and then I have some baskets.
And we do have some show and tell as usual.
Carolyn got helping done.
Carolyn. Oh, she makes us look so bad.
Right.
For every one that we do, she does 4.
Ooh, these one happen fast.
It's a box in a box in a box.
Right?
Okay, good. More. That's
Creative Grid design wall flannel.
And if you look it up online, type in
Creative Grid design
Grid. So, but it is perfect 2-inch squares flannel, 54 inches long. And can you link the video?
Yeah.
We did a little video of how to make your own design wall that's kind of portable, and we have 35 or 40 out at the event center, and that's what we use here. But you can also do anything you want to with it. You can tack it on a wall, do whatever you want to, but that's what we do.
And then misters.
Oh, yeah.
Black and white.
And then the misters, if you just like, so if you're using either starch or if you're using Best Press, the Best Press in the regular little spray bottle, it will kind of come out, I wouldn't say necessarily gloopy. I never noticed that until I put it in a mister.
But it's a lot.
Yeah, it comes out super, super even and really nice. And then we like the different colors because if you have water in one and Best Press in the other, you'll know what they are. So. All right, what else is it? That was it. Box just for that.
Oh my gosh, Robert got 2 little shocks for his toolbox. Mm-hmm. They're probably like this big, 2 of them, in this huge box that would have fit like a bumper. And it's like, oh, I'm excited. Like, what is this? What'd you buy? 2 little dinky shocks. Freaking Amazon.
You kind of wonder because that's expensive to send a box that big.
You think? I don't know.
Oh, we should show these. Where are they?
What?
These. I'm going to grab these. Joey Owens, we talk about her a lot. She's our friend from the other side. Heart of a Child
loves chickens.
Loves chickens, and she donated some stuff. We'll talk about her again when we do our auction for Ukraine. But she found chocolate-covered cashews.
Oh.
Since she was coming over, she also brought Krispy Kreme donuts. We didn't like her today for a while, but eating them anyway. And then today is also, today being Friday. I don't know, really it's Sunday that you're seeing us, but on Friday is Norwal Appreciation Day.
Boom.
I know.
The unicorn needs a day.
Yeah, because we missed Unicorn Day. Unicorn Day was like April 9th or something.
Yeah.
So today
was like a Tuesday
Norwal Appreciation Day. We needed to have a little.
Yes. So we unearthed this Notion box to fill some orders.
Tracy needed some boxes for all of that minky. That was why this happened.
So more of the self-erase.
We ran out of those fast.
Markers. So these are the ones that just disappear there.
Yeah.
So this
in 24 to 36 hours. So if you're not sure, work fast.
Yes. The Stiletto and Stylus by Annie. A really cool one. It's probably the one we sell the most here in the store.
Yeah. The glue sticks, we carry 3 different brands of 4 different brands of glue sticks because everybody has different favorite. This one is very, very nice. We have 2 other brands, one that goes on like fluorescent yellow and one that goes on fluorescent pink, which I kind of like, but whichever one you like. What's really nice is that the fabric glue stick, it dries clear and it dries soft, although it glues it together. So then you can sew right through it. It works really well.
And it won't gum up your needle.
No.
But if you find that you haven't had great success using fabric glue, there are like non-stick needles that you can put in that are already like pre-coated in this, Pam spray or whatever, but
Kinda.
Yeah. Purple thing. So of course we use this as a stylus, a bodkin. This is a perfect 1/4 inch if you want to make sure you have a good seam. Point turner. It's a pretty great little item.
Yeah. We sell a lot of those. They're a couple dollars, and so I have them everywhere in all of my funny little tool kits. I have them everywhere. Oh, there you go.
This is a Sew Line glue stick.
Yeah.
It's very similar to the Quilter Select one that I like. It just depends what you like. The Quilter Select comes out in neon yellow glue. So you see where you've gone, it dries clear, washes completely out. This is just the same thing, a pen and a refill, and it's just a white glue stick.
See, this is what I would say that they're basically the same. They're just packaged different. And yeah, you can, I thought that one came out hot pink. It comes out
This
white?
one comes out white.
Oh, okay.
You can get it in pink or blue
Hot
also.
pink.
And
Refills.
difference, like price-wise, this set is cheaper than the Quilter Select set, but the refills for the sew line product are more than the refills for them. So
That's true.
it's a wash.
It is. It is. I kind of like
I like the neon
color because you know
see
where
you've
you
been.
put your glue. So, yeah. But everybody likes something different.
And then this is Roxanne's Glue Basted. This is the Dip and Dab. It's the extra large.
It's a humongous big one.
I didn't realize there was extra large until today. So it comes out, it looks like a lip gloss adapter. I use it a lot if I'm using my binding foot attachment to do binding on my quilts. Because when I turn my corner, I do a little bit of gluing on my corners, and it makes it a world difference. So I kind of like that it's a big one. Because I go through my little ones pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's true. And then these. I don't think we held that up.
Oh, Quilter Select Reference Tool.
We
always just
oh my gosh, we run out of these all the time.
It's just a good thing
Opens
for every
flat.
quilt. Yeah, spiral bound. And it has all of those, how much do I need for backing, borders, setting triangles, how many blank size squares or rectangles can I get out of a half yard of fabric, how do I do binding. It's all just
basic tidbits of information, and it's pretty inexpensive. Yeah, there's also that little one that we recommend all the time, but this one is bigger, so it has a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then, that's good.
This
That
one
is like late.
so late.
Really late.
So late. So
because this is the fabric. That's funny.
some of it, yeah. So these are pre-cuts for the Celestial collection. If this looks familiar, we've had this for
about a
month. Yeah, month maybe longer.
Month or
But
more.
finally, the pre-cuts decided to grace us with their presence. So we've got 10-inch squares, 5-inch squares, and 2.5-inch strips. I'll fan these for you, just to give you a little refresher of what it looks like. I still have quite a bit of this fabric. I don't want to say quite a bit. I mean, I don't think I have anything enough for backing, but if you want to get some coordinating pieces for borders and binding, you could. Or if you want to do a multicolored back. But
It really is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's funny that it's showing up so
I
late.
know. So, but I've got, again, 10-inch squares, 5-inch, and 2.5-inch strips. So,
and we'll show you, this was the quilt that you just saw this probably, a week ago. But we're just going to show you again because that's that fabric. So this is our pattern. It's called Second Slice. And so what we did is with third yard cuts like this, you can basically make your own layer cake. So you just cut these into 10-inch squares. So instead of having 42 colors, you've got 11 different colors. And so this is kind of a very low volume second slice quilt.
and this is Celestial and some Tide Pool.
There's a little bit of Tide Pool in there. And then this was the same thing. This is Celestial and Tide Pool. Yeah. So you have a darker version and a lighter version. So funny, we'll just put all of these together. Oh, it's a pretty cool line.
We're just throwing everything at poor Jennifer today. Or bumping the table. Okay, should we do Moda since we're kind of there?
Let's do Moda.
It says box 1, 2, and 3. We'll just see if they actually all coordinate together.
Oh.
It is called
What is that?
Creative Glows. Glows, like does it glow?
You are loved. You are loved. Oh.
Dude, those are cute.
This is
Super
adorable.
bright. It looks like the one I did looks like shark, toothless.
It does
Like
look like
shark
toothless.
Those are cute. Ooh, look at that neon
Can you
yellow.
see it, or is it kind of shiny with that?
It's probably a little
We
shiny.
can go ahead and get the plastic off and let you.
Yeah. All right, I'll open
See
the
it
other
close.
boxes.
You think that all three?
I'm hoping
Because
so.
yeah, here's another one that you are loved. And we'll go grab the toothless, and you can see it.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Oh, there's pink.
Whoa, look how cool that one
Oh my
is.
gosh!
That would make the coolest little like Chromebook cover, little
awesome.
like project pouch, something by Annie, you know, with a little vinyl in there. These
like
are
that.
really cute.
I bet we got one. Did we get
Ooh,
the
some bubblegum pink.
I wonder if we have pre-cuts.
Oh, I don't see it in the
got
box.
cute.
No pre-cuts.
No pre-cuts.
Cute though. These ones are gonna go fast. It's tiny little lake. Look like dotty goodness.
Candies.
I love that one. Looks like good and plenty.
It does.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna get the plastic off. We'll organize it for you. Okay, but first, before we show this, I was looking up to see what the sound was that they hear in the background all the time. They think it's a can opener. And if you've heard that sound when we were talking about the shipping things, it's her little what's it called?
Dyno.
Dyno label printer. So when you hear this, I know.
It goes, I'm going to hear Cindy's.
When you think it's tuna, it's not.
a sticker.
It's a sticker. You'll hear it. And it's, yeah, but that's what somebody said. And then it was funny while I was looking for the comment, it was funny some of the other ones. Next time I go on vacation, I want Tracy to come and pack my car.
Yeah. No kidding.
No one can get as much fabric in those envelopes as Tracy can.
I know, she wanted to add some glitter or something, so when you open up your Minky box, it'll go boom! A little special surprise.
Sitting on them.
Lara, lay on this box for a little bit.
And then this morning, this is funniest. So early this morning, we were getting everything all organized and stuff, and she ran out of tape, of course, because she runs out of tape every 15 minutes. And she says, "Where's that new roll of tape? I just had that new roll of tape." And we're looking, and we're looking, and we're looking. I said, "I don't know. I thought, well, you didn't go anywhere." So I'm looking at my area. She's looking at her area. And then we finally give up. And it's like, it doesn't matter. Just open up another one.
More.
Yeah. And then she looks down, and Lyra has it. So I found it in your mouth. And we could hear her the whole time.
She thought she was buying her own business.
So if there's holes in your tape,
It's a gift from Lyra.
Personalized.
It was still sticky.
That's hilarious.
All right. So, sorry we're chatty. It's just the way, whatever that National Day of Silence was. Was it today?
I missed
So many people said, you guys would never make it. No, not even going to try.
No.
We're not even going to, In church, when you have, a moment of silence, that's even hard.
Yeah.
Because you just want to...
That's when you just hit your kids.
Yeah. It was the snap. You guys all know it, right?
Oh,
In
yeah,
church,
snaps, yeah.
The snap.
My kids are
Every
trained
child
to a
knows
snap.
that sound. And then knock on the window. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Everybody stops with
My
sticks.
kids
They're
are
drops
trained
the
to
rock.
that. The snap.
Yep. The church snap.
My dogs know what the snap means.
I'm coming.
Yeah. Got it. Sorry, Mom.
It means something else is coming. Anyway, what even brought that up? It's just the way we are. All right, so we wanted to show you this quilt first because
because
this
of the
fabric.
creative or creativity glows. I forget what it's called.
What was it?
I feel like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, so this is Toothless Twofer. This is, and we did this, Brianna sewed this one together because it really looks like alligator
Little
teeth. It could be dinosaur teeth, it could be whatever. So we suggested that you use 5-inch squares, but if you're not Tracy wants to see it. She only sees the minky on the back.
USPS just pulled up.
Oh, okay,
Oh, okay.
that's good.
But
That's
I
good.
do like
Maybe our
that one.
patterns
It's
are
really
in there.
pretty.
Good. What were we saying? Oh, it takes 5-inch squares, but if you're not fast enough to get one of the charm packs, you can cut your own 5-inch squares. It's not that big of a deal. I think that it's kind of relaxing. And so, because we'll show you.
And then you can choose anything for your border. I chose the lizards because it was, Wyatt's going to love this. But if you don't know who it's going to go to, or if it's just for the grandbabies when they come to see your house, or maybe you're having a surprise baby and you don't even know, it doesn't matter.
Bright and colorful is always fun. Minky on the back.
Absolutely.
Always minky on the back.
Yeah,
that
this
has
one
a
has just
lime
a
green
green dot.
minky.
Orange binding. And for me, this might drive some people crazy that my green is touching my bright orange binding, but I don't really care.
Fluorescent is fluorescent.
I know.
They totally go together.
For me, as long as the binding looks good from the front, the back is
fantastic.
whatever.
I think that orange looks good.
I think it
with
does
the lime
too. I know a lot of people want it to match both sides, and for me, I just care about the front.
I think that looks good. And then we also have...
Jennifer, our mail pickup lady, I thought she's going to make sure all these packages get
Oh,
where they need to
excellent! Can we show you on YouTube?
Yeah.
This is Jennifer. Woo! This is a hard-working woman right here. Woo! This is Jennifer. So she's taking all of your stuff to you.
Yes!
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you! You guys have a beautiful day!
You too. That was nice. This is another layout. So if instead of the straight, if you wanted to do something a little more barn raising-y, then you could do a whole different layout, which is kind of fun. And then I wanted to mention that in this book, or I'm sure that probably even in the little one it has it too, but in this one it has how many 5-inch squares can you get out of a yard of fabric, or half a yard of fabric is right. What is this, page 26? So out of a half a yard of fabric you can get 24 5-inch squares. And for that size, I think we used 2 charm packs. And so technically...
I cut my own.
Oh, you cut your own.
On those. So I probably...
But I mean, I think that the squares...
Oh, yeah, count-wise.
Right.
Yes,
because
yes.
I think we said for a 55-inch by 55-inch quilt, you need 2 charm packs, which would be 2 yards total in whatever leftover bits or whatever you need, but roughly you need 2 yards of fabric.
Which is roughly 84 5-inch squares.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because you get 54 5-inch squares out of a yard of fabric.
Yes.
And your focus print, so on this one, the black is 1.5 yards.
And again, with some of these, it could be lime green, it could be yellow, it could be blue, it could be orange.
You can have yellow teeth.
Heck yeah. Don't tell your dentist. Don't tell your dentist.
No.
All right.
This is beautiful. What is it called again? Thanks, Jennifer.
Creativity glows.
Creativity glows.
It's really,
it is kind
really
of
fun.
artsy, so I could see why they would call it that.
I just think it's just crazy.
I like
cute.
it.
And it looks like we have got, it's 30 pieces, which I believe is the entire collection, which means pre-cuts should be coming.
I'm sure that they are. Who knows when? Don't wait.
Yeah, I don't know. So, all right, we'll lay them out here. So this one is the cute one, or they're all cute.
Yeah.
But this is the one that has words on it. It has some really cute little curlicues, little heart, and says "You are loved" in cursive. So
not everyone can read that.
It could be just some mystery. So
that's an old lady writing. How can we read that?
Yeah, I know, right? That's cool.
All right.
And then we've got the...
I love that
I
one.
love this one. This one we have in all the colors, different backgrounds. This is white, black, gray, some pewter.
Do we want to do that and hold up the... no, you're just going to
Yeah,
keep going?
no, we can do it that way.
All right.
So we're going to show you all the prints and all of their,
Colors.
So white, multicolored. Love it. Our bubblegum pink.
Gosh, that's a fantastic color.
I know, right?
That's beautiful. I
That's
love that
cute.
lime green.
And then, is it this one?
Yes.
Then we've got the lime green with everybody.
Gosh, it's just happy.
Hanging out.
The
The
teal.
blue. Yeah, teal.
I think it's
you're right.
tealy. Is it coming across tealy in the camera?
And the black.
The black. What's nice about the black is it's just so colorful. I mean, it makes it colorful
Yeah.
because of the black. Super fun. All right.
Super cool. All right, let me move these.
Do they want to see the words real
Sure,
fast?
let's do the words. So the same, the "You are loved," squiggly goodness. So we saw the white and black. Here's the black with multi. The white with multi. And the multi with white.
multi. Oh. multi.
This one was kind of cool. They, their color, then their swirl separated the colors. So pretty
Very
cool.
awesome.
Little rainbow action.
It's the way you would color it.
Yes, that's true. Oh, and there's a red. Oh, and a pink.
Oh, and a pink.
There's a red and white.
That's pretty good. And that's kind of a soft red.
Yeah, it is soft red.
Not so crazy.
And then pink on pink. Super cute. All right.
What's next? The dots?
The dots, sure.
Or the candy? Let's
candy.
do this.
This
one,
looks
because
like
what is that?
candy.
We think it's chiclets,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Chiclets. It's sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles. So, the green, blue,
Teal, orange.
teal on white.
Ooh,
black
that might be hard.
background.
You can see the gray. There's 2 shades of gray and white on black. Is it coming up? Okay.
And then there's the white background with the orange and shades of pink. That's it for our
That's
sprinkles.
it for the candy?
But this one looks sprinkly too.
That's true.
This one's cool. This one we have like
little
in every...
doodles. It's just doodles.
Yeah, I love
Stars and flowers and
clouds and colored in and outlined. And
Yeah.
that's cute. So that's white with everybody.
a pale, kind of a soft aqua, I guess I would call that.
Yeah, with white, blue, yellow.
And then here's the teal one, so you can see the difference between the aqua and the blue. I mean, I would say aqua and blue.
Yes.
Yeah.
And orange.
Here's the black with all the colors.
Super cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm going to put this
Move
down
that.
for you.
There is the red. And our lime candy green. Oh,
And,
and this
oh,
one.
and the yellow. You almost missed that
This
one.
is the only yellow, the bright yellow that comes with it, and it has the white. It's really good, though. I mean, yellow goes a long ways.
A little, that is a rule when you're using yellow. He'll come up for a minute. Because we should talk to you guys about yellow for just a second. This is a mistake that all of us have made, is that if you're making a blue and yellow quilt, maybe you want to make a Ukrainian quilt or something, a little yellow goes a long way. If you do a 50-50, it is going to be a yellow quilt. So you always use, and I don't know why, but it's just one of those colors that will take over in a second. So use yellow sparingly. And it's funny that even in the collection, that's how they did that.
Yeah, and it was
This'll
smart
be
move.
plenty because there's so many other fabrics that have yellow in them. So that's right.
All right, lastly is this cute little crisscross, almost polka dotty looking one in 7 colors. So again, it has that, I'll open this one up wide for you so you can see it. This is that light aqua, almost very Eastery. It's really cute. Even though Easter's come and gone.
It does
but-
look like Easter. doesn't
So it's
it?
this texture in the light aqua, the black multi, the lime green and white, the red multi, orange and white, the white multi. Love this one. This one I think will be the first one to go. And then the white with black.
It's just a perfect polka dot.
And I love that it's just an imperfect cross. X. Goodness.
Well, it's all
and
doodles.
Yeah. Super cool. All right. That is Creativity Glows.
All right, so I almost think that we're going to have to kind of move. I was trying to move a little, but I think we have to move this first because we've got
2 ginormous boxes. from Henry
humongous
Glass.
boxes. Yeah,
Yes.
so we'll move this
All right.
away for a second.
Alrighty. Henry Glass. We're getting hair tips from Tracy.
We get hair tips from Tracy.
And Tracy's so good because I'm pretty sure just because Tracy wanted to laugh and mom.
Yes, she's telling me to do things that did not work.
She did it.
If you jump up and down 3 times, it'll flip it just right. No.
While your head's bent over.
Yes.
All right, so this looks funky. Yeah, time
Buggy
well
barn.
spent.
Janet Nesbitt.
Oh, look at her.
She is
look at
my
her little beanies.
friend. Janet Nesbitt, if you guys are familiar, she and her sister used to be the Buggy Barn, if you guys were familiar with that. And now she is a lone designer, and it's called One Sister. And she is fantastic. She designs fabric for Henry Glass. And she has a ton of books. All
I wonder
of
if
her
we got her
crazy
yarn
piecing.
dyed pieces. I have to unearth the big other box.
So a couple of books, and I can show you a couple of quilts. I love her stuff. I love. She's one of my favorite designers. Oh yeah.
Oh, look at this one.
Oh.
I just wonder if we got any of her yarn dyes. I think they're cool. Or maybe not. Oh, look at that one.
Oh man.
Well,
Okay,
arrow.
so we're gonna. Oh, you know the drill, right? So we're gonna go ahead and get all the plastic off. Organize it all so you can see it, and then we'll find. I have some show and tell I could show you, and some
Yeah.
of her books. So we'll show you.
Totally.
So, and we still have, of course, Carolyn's show and tell to show you something really cool. So, all right, we'll be right back.
Yeah. See?
I want to
We get scared out of the work.
She's such a pig.
There's the
You working so hard.
Such
sitting in
a
that chair.
pig.
Such a pig.
That's terrible. She goes on Fridays and Saturdays. My husband doesn't work, and Sundays. And so she rides around with him. So if she gets in the pickup, she will not get out of that pickup.
Nope.
So she just gets to ride wherever they go, and she sits there. And anyway, we lured her out.
Yes. With snacks and water.
Yeah, snacks and water. But as soon as he comes in, she's gone again. Because he drives around, she gets to sit in the front seat of the pickup with him, and all they eat all day is donuts and ice cream.
Yeah. It's a pretty good gig.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he
Terrible.
always drives the windows down.
Windows down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. All right, so Crazy Good Life. So we'll show you a quilt first. So this was a quilt we did, gosh, I'll bet it was probably 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I think we did a block of the month with this, and it's called Crazy Good Life. And this was super, super fun. So there's a book, Crazy Good Life. We have it online. And what she does is, and it's a super simple technique where you just stack all of your fabrics and you cut them where she says. You swap them all out, and then you sew, then you trim. And then you sew that on, and then you trim. So you cannot mess up. It's super fun thing to do. So you make these stars, and then you make the hearts, and each one, you know, you learn a little different technique. There's a tiny little bit of applique on there, but not very much.
And what's really cool is each one of these blocks, she has a secondary pattern that's all about the pumpkins or all about the dogs. Or So you can have your own pattern that if you feel like, oh, I'm not sure I want to make a sampler, but I really like the idea of, you know, a full quilt.
Yeah. So super fun. There's just the one little pieced border on this one. I could have added another border on it to make it a little bit bigger, but it was really cute.
It would be
still no binding.
Yeah, it'd be a really cute way to use the time well spent.
Yeah.
Fabric for sure.
Yeah. Her color aesthetic is kind of that same thing. It's just a little gray tones and just really soft, kind of elegant, country, really nice. These are some of her other books. Crazy, kind of wonderful, and you can kind of see in there's some birds, and it's kind of terrible online. You can't really see all of the patterns. I mean, you're not really able to flip through the books.
And all of her books gives you the full size patterns. You don't have to take it to a copy shop or anything. Yeah.
And this one has a little bit of like wool applique in it, which is kind of fun. But look how cool that quilt is. And then this one, show them.
This one is absolutely crazy. This one, Hip Hip Hooray, super cute. What else we got in here? Little bit of applique on that one. Love this one. The flower and the birds. Hexies. And there's one more page in here. And that one's really cute. Or just a basic sewing pattern. And a fun log cabin also.
This one is another one that really could have been a block of the month if we would have done this one. But just a fun one to go through so you can see. Same idea, just a lot of different blocks that she's put together. Tiny little bit of applique on there, but I love that it's kind of whimsical and quirky and kind of fun. So, all right. And then did you show them Time for All Seasons?
Time for All Seasons. So this is the new one that coordinates with her new fabric.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
So, really cute. Kind words are like honey, sweet for the soul. And this is just one little part of... So you see, if you don't want to make that whole quilt, this is just one little section here.
The back would be a really cute little like house flag if you make the little like the celebrate the seasons kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, super cute. I love her stuff. See, so this is how if you were going to do like a block of the month, these are all of the separate pieces. You could just make one or a couple of them, or again, if you put them all together, then you have the quilt. But super cute. Yeah, she has a real specific look. When you see her fabric, you recognize it. When you see her her quilt designs,
for sure,
block designs, you absolutely recognize it. So she's super popular. One of our absolute favorites. So we'll show you the fabric, and there are no pre-cuts. Henry Glass doesn't do that.
And it's really, and we got the whole collection.
Every piece.
There are also fat quarters available. We're going to cut them ourselves. Because if you want to do, whether it's going to be the Crazy Good Life, the first sampler quilt, or per
Time for all
well
seasons.
Yeah, you can do a background and a fat quarter packet. That fat quarter packet will give you the option to do all of your little piecing the way you want, and then you just have to get more yardage for backgrounds and such.
And not much, because like for this one, there's kind of a couple of other large pieces, but for this one, this whole thing was put together with fat quarters. So you can see that all of the backgrounds are actually pieced. So there's nothing in here except fat quarters. And I think it was maybe 24 or something. Get the whole stack, and then you can kind of pick
Mix and match.
Yeah, because everything that she does, it all goes together. Yeah. So if you
really
like
pretty.
her stuff, just keep it all together, and the next stuff will.
All right, and I think we'll just go from first to last, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because it all goes together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she has this really pretty little twig and flower. This has this really pretty kind of a sagey green background with your twigs and a solid yellow flower. This one's cute, this cute little tan one. You've got some butterflies in there and some tossed flowers. And you've got red and blues and greens, a little small print with all those colors in it. I love this one. This one is all over, and we've seen a bunch of colors. But I love that it has kind of the grungy, distressed look with that plaid texture in there.
Of course she has it.
A red stripe. I really like that one. And then we also have a really cool blue stripe. And that same flower in kind of more of a burnt orange. And it's got, again, those butterflies. This one's neat. Kind of like a plaid, almost like shooting arrows. It's really cool. And this one is kind of a chocolatey background with blue, teals, orange, and green accents. This one is red with a stitched pattern with the stars and just some straight stitching. And then it says like shine, joy. That's what it says. Joy and shine. Super cute. The purple. Again, just one purple. Just to add some extra dimension and color. This one's really cute. Purple looks like little cotton pods and little bumblebees. More of a rusty red twig and flower. I love, again, this distressed plaid is probably, I love everything in this color, in this texture. This is a really pretty green, true green. A navy background with the stitched stars with a little bit of that rust accent. The really pretty gold. You can see this design a little better, how it looks kind of like little arrows, shooting arrows. But it's kind of neat. I don't know if it's a plaid or an argyle or both, but I really like this texture. The little flower butterfly toss in kind of a denim blue. That really pretty rust and gold tonal piece. Little circles, half circles, full circles, little stars in the middle. A really cool one. That distressed plaid in this pretty gold. A gold twig and flower. This one has little red berries, and then you have a green flower. She does a really good job about mixing all of the colors in each print so that they all cross-coordinate and complement each other. Distressed plaid. This is more plummy. It's very dark,
beautiful,
but it's going to read more purple. It's not going to read charcoal or black.
See, but I think it's almost more browny. What color is it?
Really?
Is it coming across there? I feel like it's a brown purple. I mean, it's more brown than purple. You don't think so? You think it's more purple?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I love it nonetheless.
Tracy, what color is this? Tracy has had to be the tiebreaker several times today between us. What color is this one?
It's like a brownie purple, but more purple.
I'd say it's a brownie purple.
You're
You're saying it's a
more
purple
purple.
brown.
Yes, mine's
I'm
purple
going
brown.
to say
Hers
it's
is
a
a brown
brownie.
I
purple.
think it looks like a brownie.
That's a phrase.
Brown. Brownish. It's more brown than purple, right?
It's pretty.
You're-
Get it anyway.
It's gorgeous.
I really do like it.
Beautiful.
But I wouldn't use it for the trunk of a tree.
No, it's not that kind of brown.
But it does
Kind of like a purpley brown.
I see the purple in it, but I just needed to put that there. But I do see the purple in it too.
I see the purple in
but
it,
it's brown.
but it's more
purple.
brown. I would call it a brown.
Yeah.
Purple brown.
Oh, didn't you? You guys had another fun purpley brown fabric that came in with another line that was.
Was it more purple or more brown?
It was like in the middle.
This is a light teal. Really pretty. Again, that stitch star look.
It's
I
mostly
really
teal.
like it. Mostly teal.
And look at
See,
that.
every
Yes.
single one of these distressed plaids is gorgeous.
So gorgeous.
I need a yard and a half of all of those just to
Yes.
put in my color stash.
I would make a big border.
Oh my gosh, I
Out of
know.
whatever I did. Oh my gosh. I
A
love
dark
it.
teal. There's a little bit of that purple brown.
A little bit of that brownie purple.
And some black. I love every one of these distressed ones. Are awesome.
So
See, even
beautiful.
like look at those together.
Oh man.
See? Love it. All right, the last of our little flower with a little bee in there. Super pretty and kind of like, I don't know how you would call this. What color would you call this one? I'm not sure.
That's an orangey red.
Orangey red? I don't even know if there's orange in it.
Now, if Thelma were here, she would have the exact.
pretty.
Oh, it's ochre. Or whatever.
Primrose?
No,
No, I don't know.
no, it's an orangey red.
It's pretty.
It's a burnt red.
Persimmon.
Persimmon.
All right.
know. I
And
don't know.
green. This is more of a brighter green, like a pine color green, with the circles and stars. Really like it. This one reads very tonal, even though it looks really busy. I think if you took 2 steps back, it would be very tonal and it'd be a really cool border accent background kind of option. A little bit lighter, more sagey. You've got that really cool arrow plaid argyle goodness going on. And lastly, the beautiful rust and the circle stars. And awesome. And that is time well spent.
Time well spent.
As is your time on the computer.
I know, right?
See you now.
So we have still show and tell, but I have a favor. I don't know if I should ask this first or at the end, but I'm going to ask now. So yeah, you don't even know about that. I think you kind of know, but we ask for favors a lot, just because I think we're all quilters. We're all, there's a certain kinship with quilters, because what is true about all quilters is that we spend a whole lot of money and a whole lot of time making something that we're just going to give away. We love to give it away, and it doesn't matter if we know the person we're giving it to or not. And so it's just so nice because we meet so many nice, kind people. It's just a universal quilter personality.
Yes.
And so that's why it's so nice that whenever we're doing a fundraiser for something needy or whatever, just $10 here and $20 there, but we have so many friends that it really adds up and it's really nice. Well, it's favorite time again. And this one is very simple. I'm not asking for any money, but what it is it's for a friend of mine. So Roseanne is and was here in Ephrata, was the quilt police. So Roseanne was a female officer here in Ephrata, and she worked as the meter maid. She would hate it that we say that, but that's what it was. She would go around and mark all the tires, and that's what she did. And she was is a very tall woman. What would you say? 6'2", big. She was a tall woman.
She was tall. Not just us. She was just tall.
She was tall, and she had this great big personality to match. And the only person that laughs louder than Brianna and I is Roseanne.
Yeah.
We would get in so much trouble. We could not all go to a movie together because, I don't know, they couldn't hear anything. And Roseanne and I could not sit next to each other in church because I don't know what there is to laugh about in church, but whatever it was, we've always found something. Anyway, Roseanne, quilter, but it's funny, not just the quilt police, but she had this uncanny knack for perfection. You could give her any quilt book, and I'm not kidding, it was a challenge. Any quilt book, you hand it to her, she would open up and she would find a mistake. Now, I wouldn't say mistake, but that's what she called it. Yeah. She could find where some corners didn't match up, some little point is blunted.
The block was
It was
twisted.
the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
So it was funny, but we kept telling her, just stop it. We don't care. But anyway, just the sweetest, kindest, funniest, most warm person. Well, they moved away. Her husband is a pilot, and he used to fly big cargo planes. And so he would be gone for weeks at a time, flying horses and, I don't know, things all over the place. And then he didn't want to be gone so much, and so he took a job as a crop duster.
I don't know.
I'm sure that's what it was. In South Dakota. A little town, Highmore, South Dakota. South Dakota. That's how I have to say it. Very, very long ways away. So we saw her, gosh, it was about 5 years ago. Her dad died, and she came back to Freight, and we visited for a bit. It was really nice, but we haven't seen her for a while. And Roseanne is very sick right now. I think it's okay that she has colon cancer. She's been going through some stuff with that, and now they have now found breast cancer. So we're trying to figure out how to get there. And not so much how to get there. I have figured it out. I need to fly into Pierre. I know exactly the times, but I have babies with me from Wednesday for about a week. So it might be a little bit near the end of the month before I can get over there. But anyway, in the meantime, this is what my favor is. She lives in Highmore, South Dakota. Look it up.
It's, middle of nowhere.
Tiny. And so that's our problem, is that, sometimes you just need a support group. Sometimes you just need somebody, to wish you well and to say, I'm thinking of you. And, she is a devout Christian. She loves Jesus. And, and she loves cards. She doesn't like emailing. She doesn't like texting. She likes cards. And so I thought if I could just ask my friends to send my dear friend Roseanne a card, and just to say, send her a joke. She loves to laugh. Send her a favorite verse. Again, very devout. I'm going to share her address. I'm sure she won't be hacked or anything. She's in Highmore, South Dakota. So, anyway, it's a P.O. Box 651. I don't know if we can put it on the screen or how we would do that, but it's in Highmore, South Dakota. The zip code is 57345, and her name is Roseanne Bryan. And anybody here locally, you guys all know who I'm talking about. So anyway, we're just, and if she's watching, we're just telling you that, we're sure thinking of you and praying for you. And she is a strong woman, and she's going to make it through all of this. But anyway, we're hoping that she gets bushels. We hope that everybody in Highmore is saying, what the heck is happening with all of this mail that's coming to her. So anyway, if you have a minute to just send a little card, we're just asking to blow up her mailbox a little bit. So, okay, and so now finally we have some show and tell, right?
Carolyn's show and tell.
And Carolyn, oh my gosh.
And she's had this one done for a hot minute.
4 years.
Come on over here. But you just finally quilted it. Was that what happened?
I quilted it. I did not have the nerve.
And it's ginormous.
Because Carolyn has. How long have you had your long arm? You've had it for a little while.
A couple years.
But she gets nervous sometimes about quilting. But I'm going to get out of here. Yeah. It's huge.
It's huge. Wow. It's for a king size bed. I embroidered all the blocks, as you can see.
She has a embroidery machine. Beautiful. And what is this embroidery?
I have it. It's from OMAC.
Yeah.
Mystic.
Carolyn, go grab it.
Okay.
I have it.
Yeah.
It works for all the machine types. So whether you have a machine embroidery machine that's a Bernina or a Baby Lock, it does all of them. Lots of thread, but super cool.
And this is technically our star stepping pattern, but she added so much to it. But what it is, it looks very, very different, but it creates kind of these three-quarter log cabins on the bottom and on the side, so it all brings it in. And then these are just courthouse steps blocks. And so, but yeah, this is humongous.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Humongous. It is heavy. It is heavy. All done with 2.5-inch strips and a lot of background. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Gosh, that's really well done.
Majestic wildlife.
Cool.
Oh, what's really nice about Carol, Carol is actually local, and so she gives you these animals, and there's multiple sizes. There's like, 5 by 7s,
I think
and
there's 3 different
yeah,
sizes.
all these different sizes, and then all of these trees. So you can kind of put things together in any way you want to. But yeah, she's from Omak, Washington. So 54 designs, and then it comes with the PDF thread file.
See, I did the same.
Oh yeah, 4 by 4, 5 by 7, and something else. Anyway, all right. It's beautiful, Carolyn. As
you.
usual. Amazing.
My
Carolyn
daughter
just-
will be thrilled to finally get it. She's only waited 4 years.
Well, that's all right. Beautiful, gorgeous,
Thank you.
lovely. We're all clapping. Yay! All right. Okay. Anything else? So that was it. That was. It doesn't. Those were a lot of boxes.
I
It was just
know.
a lot, 2 humongous lines. So we had
Time well spent.
Gorgeous.
And all
And
of the
bright.
One Sister book goodness.
Oh yeah, one sister.
Creativity Glows, the really bright primary. Super, super cool.
Yeah. And then we got finally the pre-cuts for
Celestial.
Celestial. And then a whole bunch of
Just
notions. Just kind of, yeah. Oh, and then the flannel grid, which
Oh,
is
yes.
creative grid.
Yes, if
Is
you
what
type
you
in
wanna
Creative Grid.
see.
Or in the description below, I have everything linked for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you Wednesday morning, if not before.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.